haven't noticed, floor traffic has been just a little off lately. So if they won't come to you, let's go to them. This is the power of it.
Let me begin by sharing with you the #1 reason for success: attitude. You can alter your life by changing your attitude. Only high-performance sales professionals have the ability to alter their attitude and step outside their comfort zone as a proactive, ultimate image sales professional, taking their greatest product to the consumer, themselves. Your best field contact is the client you most recently have assisted in the purchase of a new vehicle. It is best to visit that client at their place of business within 3 days after their purchase, while the client's enthusiasm is still at its peak, creating an audience of their coworkers and peers. It would be impractical to visit each of your clients at their place of business. For example, if you have a client who works at a bank, fast food restaurant, supermarket, nightclub, you'd have a limited ability to gain a captive audience. You will want to be selective as to which ones will provide the best results with the greatest potential for generating referrals and appointments. Example, an office environment with a minimum of 20 coworkers as a potential audience is ideal. When making a field call, you will need a great big smile, tons of enthusiasm, an awesome attitude, nerves of steel, and a large can of tenacity. Oh, and some flowers, chocolates, and or gift certificate would be nice. Taking a gift to your client puts you in a non-threatening posture. At the same time, it creates a party-like atmosphere in which everyone wants to participate, and with that, an opportunity for what is known as the curiosity close to their coworkers and peers. The highest paid profession in the world, entertainment. The second, following close behind, is sales. An ultimate image sales professional is a Nordstrom Marine and Donald Duck all rolled up into one, meaning you must be well-mannered, courteous, highly motivated, disciplined, and most importantly, incredibly entertaining. You might be thinking, I can't do that. Correction. You've chosen not to do that. Then be content, if you can, with the mediocre performance of 80% of all salespeople who are selling to only 20% of the buying public. That is why no one remembers who's in second place or who won the silver. When approaching your client's place of business, you must first contact your client's immediate supervisor in advance by phone. This will require a little investigative work on your part, best done at the time of the sale during the client interview, also known as the credit application. We use the bus, if you do recall, the bus sticker. It's a little orange sticker that drives the bus over you. I'm making this up as I go because it's not on here. It should be. So introduce yourself by saying...
Robbie, that's not in the script. To the Batmobile.
This information is placed on the bus, the big, ugly sticker, the orange one that you'll find on the cover sheet of the deal. When you call your client's supervisor, your call will sound something like this.
Hi, Mr. Reed. My name is Perry Juronic from your friendly Prestige Ford. Please don't hang up on me. I'm not selling anything. One of your employees, Miss Spencer, just recently purchased a brand new automobile from me, and I have a gift for her. I need to stop by next week, either Tuesday or Thursday between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m., and I need your help to make it a surprise. Which day would you prefer? Oh, and I have a gift for you, too.
It's important to note that the mornings you select for a field call, that you base them on your schedule, like when you're working. And remember, when making a field call, you should have at least one additional salesperson to assist you so they can interact with the audience. When you get to the client's place of work, smile, be enthusiastic, and expect a positive response. When you arrive with flowers in hand, ask the receptionist for your client's supervisor. When the supervisor arrives, present him or her with their gift, cementing your commitment while at the same time obligating them to grant your request to gather a few of the client's co-workers and peers for a little fun. Then have the supervisor take you to a conference room or lunchroom or workstation. When your client arrives or sees you coming, she will probably be overcome with embarrassment. Seize the moment. Overcome your own embarrassment, dropping to one knee, begin to sing, and ask her to marry you. No, I'm not kidding. You are. Someone will ask you, who are these people? Your client will respond with, these are the people who sold me my car. One of her coworkers or peers will say, hey, do I get flowers when I buy a car from you? You will respond with, yeah, of course you do. And then turn to your audience and say, but I really get embarrassed when I do this because after all, have you ever seen a car salesman say thank you in this way to a client who's just recently purchased a new or previously owned automobile? Raise your hand hesitantly as you ask this, and all those present will respond in kind by raising their hands. This is known as conditioned human behavioral response. Then say, don't put your hands down. The questions get worse from here. For example, how many of you have had less than a pleasurable experience when purchasing a new or previously owned automobile? They will laugh, make some rather interesting comments, gestures, probably sprinkled with a few rather expressive, colorful metaphors, at the same time raising their hands again. Without hesitation, say, in fact, there are some of you who may be in the market or have a friend or family member who's currently in the market for a new or previously owned automobile, but you don't know who you can trust. Again, raising your hand, and at this point, 2 or 3 people will raise theirs. Quickly respond with, great, I have a gift for you. Of course, the others will chime in with, we're looking for a new car, or my son's looking for a car. Respond by saying, give me just a moment. I'll bring each of you your gift. Gifts vary from free lube oil and filters to $500 certificates toward the purchase of a new or previously owned vehicle. Don't forget dealer branded merchandise so they don't forget you. Prepare each one of your potential clients for a phone call from you that evening. At this time, using the dialogue of your response module conditioning and your CPP client perspective prompt to jog your memory, along with your charisma, begin to build new relationships through chit-chat and small talk. This approach will earn you referrals, appointments, and because you were willing to stick your nose out, these potential clients will never forget your performance that morning and will be happy to assist you. Remember, if you use free lube and oil certificates, you'll want to make appointments all on the same day you were scheduled to work in the service, drive, or lounge. This will afford you the opportunity to show your potential clients the new product line and offer them a ride to work in the model of their choice. This we call the shuttle. Arrive at their place of business armed with 3 additional lube and oil certificates. This is now a place where you and your dealership are building quite a reputation of wow. Just remember, they're all going to buy from someone. That someone's going to be you. Hunter be the hunted. Newsflash. When you're field prospecting, you want to expose yourself to as many opportunities as possible. One incredibly effective way to make a good impression on the president, supervisor, or human resources and development manager at your client's place of business is to offer a free lube and oil to all the employees owning your product line. Oh, or 3 to 5-year-old products of any kind. Think of the ramifications that would do for the service department and upsell. When dealing with a large number of employees, keep appointments to 3 a day pre-arranged with your service department. The dealer principal and the service manager will smell the money to upsell. All thanks to you, the ultimate image sales professional.
The number 1 reason for success is attitude. So take a step out of your comfort zone and go the extra mile for the client. Take a gift to your client, which will put you in a non-threatening posture and create a party-like atmosphere in which everyone will want to participate. One incredibly effective way to make a good impression on the business owner or supervisor who gave you permission to visit your client's place of business is to offer free lube, oil, and filter changes to all their employees. Your service manager will see the upsell potential in these new service clients, and you will have new opportunities to assist more people in purchasing a new vehicle while they're waiting for their free lube, oil, and filter change.